When parents start encouraging children to cheat in exams, including primary 6 exams, including junior secondary school exams, why will you start complaining that your INEC, your National Electoral Body, rigged elections? I say you cannot. I say why? I say because I'm Dr. Apoki. I'm your friend Dr. Charles Apoki. Remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Friend Dr. Charles Apoki. We are at Petra Christian Academy, Ughelli. I want to thank God for the results we had this year. Starting from our primary 6 exam, our students passed exceedingly well with very high scores. And then the junior secondary school exams, we had A's all over the place. And I suspect we made one of the best results in the state. And then in the school certificate examination, the senior secondary school certificate examinations, we registered about 15 students. We registered 15 students. The simple reason is that parents nowadays, they don't like schools where you don't cheat in exams. We don't cheat in exams here. And so when we raise these children to the senior secondary school exam period, a lot of the parents carry their children away, and we register only the number of those who are not going to do exam malpractice, because we won't do that. We always pay a fine of 30,000 naira for not having up to 25 students. But thank God that righteousness exalts, while sin is a reproach to any people. This year, all the students we registered passed with at least credit grade. And what surprised me is that mathematics, that is said to be very difficult, that people fear a lot, 90% of our students had A in mathematics. The list is just B. They had A in mathematics, including the females that usually fear mathematics. So, what is the fundamental principle we have applied? Number one, we don't admit every person here. You must pass a minimum test to enter the school. Number two, if you come and you don't meet that minimal test, we step you down to where your mind can function well, your brain can function well. Don't run schools just for profit. Run schools to groom people for the future of the country. We are always proud of the performances of our students, our ex-students. That's why we say we are the best. We are the best. Number three, prepare the students well. We do 2 exams here. We do a mid-term exam, and then we do the final exam. The simple reason is that we want the children to get used to the culture of preparing for examinations and study. And then by the time they are doing a second exam at the end of the term, the culture of study is there. So from primary to secondary, we do 2 exams every term. And we do a cumulative average of your performances, such that the position you occupy at the end of the year, if we are going to call you out and sing for you, stand up for the champions and give you a prize, it starts from the beginning of the term. Assignments that you will do, the test that you will do, the mid-term exam, the exam at the end of first term, second term and third term. So the school prepares you throughout the year, and then we have qualified teachers. Then the next thing we do is that we prepare these children for the exams. We have a very beautiful laboratory here. We'll make sure that they have access to the lab. We'll make sure that they come for extra lessons, and we teach them very well. So we are producing these outstanding results, not because of any other reason, the grace of God and study. And I want to improve on the standard by putting some things into place. I'm always disturbed when children come to do performances in school is disco dances, they are dancing, kingdom dance. I want to stop that here. If they must dance any dances, it will be our cultural dances. Let's concentrate on debate, concentrate on quiz, concentrate on presentations, concentrate on their coming to the pulpit to preach. Like what we do is that we give them opportunities to preach, we give them opportunities to handle topics and discuss, panel discussions. And if their minds are more focused, but they will do well. I also want to beg our parents and our communities. There are communities where the president general, the executive of this community will compel the principal and the exam officers to do exam malpractice. There are communities where parents are told to contribute money for children to cheat in exams. And there are schools where the owners of the schools contribute money to invigilators. When you come here, we don't give you anything. It's the drink and water we'll give to you, and lunch we'll give to you. And there may be transport money. We don't bribe you. And our students do well. When parents start encouraging children to cheat in exams, including primary 6 exams, including junior secondary school exams, why will you start complaining that your INEC, your National Electoral Body, rigged elections? You have started teaching children to cheat in a simple contest, right from primary school to junior secondary school to senior secondary school. You don't expect them to be different when they become professors. And so if you can contribute money for your children to cheat in exams, don't be surprised that they will take money as professors and rig elections for people who are not supposed to rule us. We are all suffering the consequences of ineptitude, both in our hospitals where doctors don't know the right prescriptions. If you go to hospital, you will receive so many prescriptions, several lab tests. When you know what you are treating, you don't need too many lab tests. You don't need too many medications. You don't need too many investigations. I've been a doctor for nearly 40 years, and I know what I'm talking about. We are seeing this ineptitude everywhere. Ministers who can answer questions, ministers who falsify results, governors who falsify results, who falsify NYSC certificates, discharge certificates. This is a country that is gradually building on falsehood, and we cannot stand on a false foundation. I want to encourage parents, let your children get their grades. Let your children earn their grades. Let them use what is in between their ears to earn their certificates. And for the girls in the universities, let them not use what is in between their legs to earn grades. Earn grades from your brain. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. God bless you.